Republican presidential candidate Nikki Haley had her Jeb Bush moment during a campaign event in New Hampshire. Now, according to a report by Dave Weigel of Semaphore, Haley, who was speaking to a crowd of businessmen and nonprofit people, decided to try to make a joke about trans influencer Dylan Mulvaney. She apparently had told the crowd at the Politics and Eggs gathering at St. Anselm College, quote, "Everybody know about Dylan Mulvaney? Bud Light? That is a guy dressed as a girl making fun of women." That so-called joke, which, again, is just pure transphobia, according to Weigel, resulted in no applause.
Please clap.
Oops. Again, no applause, no laughs, because it's not a joke. It's just straight up transphobia. It's bigotry. Just straight up bigotry. And here's the thing, right? She misjudged her audience. She wasn't in front of a MAGA crowd. It's not that she wasn't in front of a bunch of right-wingers, but understand that these are business people. They don't give a damn. They don't care about Dylan Mulvaney. They don't care about the Bud Light sponsorship. That's not, like, for transgender issues, the business community is like, we don't care. Yeah, no, trans people are customers. We don't hate them. We like their money. That's it. We just want tax cuts. What are you talking about Dylan Mulvaney about? What's wrong with you guys? Now look, here's the thing. Normal people and business people, by the way, nobody really cared about a transgender influencer getting a Bud Light sponsorship. But the right wing is obsessed with it. Ted Cruz is trying to investigate Bud Light for this. It's just ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Imagine being so outraged that a trans woman got a sponsorship. Ooh, oh no.
Oh no!
I had no idea who she was before this. Most people don't. And if they had, again, they wouldn't really care. Most of the American people, again, don't care. According to a recent Morning Consult survey, 53% of beer drinkers. And you know, I would cite this every time, like, oh yeah, the boycott of Bud Light. We're taking down Bud Light because the American people, the average beer drinker, not interested in Dylan Mulvaney. No, it turns out over half of them say that they would have a very favorable or somewhat favorable opinion of a brand if it chose to hire a transgender spokesperson. And it also turns out that the survey revealed that the average beer drinker is actually not whom you'd expect. 60% are white, 48% Democrat, versus 29% of Republicans. Younger, 64% identify as millennial or Gen X, and overwhelmingly male, 67%. So, no wonder this entire thing, and a lot of these anti-trans bills, by the way, are falling flat. The only place this seems to do well is at MAGA rallies. That's it. She apparently, again, had no idea who she was talking to, and that goes along well with her campaign that is basically aimless. She doesn't have any idea who she's talking to. She doesn't even have really a message of why she should be chosen as a Republican. Literally no reason to be there. None at all. There's nothing that stands out about Nikki Haley, nothing that really defines her, other than, and this is her own campaign's message, I'm a younger woman. Oh, okay, and? The fact that she's a woman, by the way, I don't see that helping her on the Republican base. If anything, it actually works against her, because there's a lot of misogyny on the right wing. And not only that, but again, she just has the same policy ideas as everyone else. So there's no difference here. I had forgotten that she was running. Most people have. And look, you've got Donald Trump, obviously, but you also have Tim Scott, Vivek Ramaswamy, and now Ron DeSantis, who's going to jump in very, very soon, if not already, making his announcement on Twitter with Elon Musk. with the exception of Donald Trump, again, they're all just different flavors of him with none of the charisma. There's nothing that really makes any of these Republicans that are going against Trump stand out. And if anything, the diversity in that crowd, because, hey, look, Tim Scott's a black man, Vivek Ramaswamy is, of course, Asian. You have Ron, South Asian. You have, Nikki Haley is a woman who is also Southeast Asian, or South Asian, sorry. Other than Trump and Ron DeSantis, that diversity is actually quite different than what we've seen in the Republican Party. But once again, that actually does that harms them more in Republican politics than it helps them. The only two people that right now have poll numbers that are not in the single digits at this point is Donald Trump and Ron DeSantis. But hey, she went there and she at least got a little bit of a applause when she talked about the woke in the military.
Please clap.
But that's about it. Yeah, okay, yeah, that'll get their attention. That'll get the voters to vote for you.
Give me a break.